Good morning.
Hey, how's
You look ready for fitness, for exercise.
ready to go?
Yes, I say me on the other hand, I'm still drinking my coffee, but I'm totally going to join along as much as I can.
I am too.
You have yours too. Exactly. Well, let me go ahead and introduce you to everyone, and then we can go ahead and get started. Thank you so much, Kathleen, for joining us and for doing this. I know you all are like awesome when it comes to supporting the community, especially mental health. So we really appreciate it. It's so cool. And I know you have expanded, right? So
Yes.
you've in the middle of a pandemic, and yet it seems like it's working.
It's going well. You know, people want to move their bodies. They want to get out of the house for just a little bit and feel safe. So it's been fun navigating, opening up our original location again, and then opening a brand new location as well.
Yes. I hear you as far as people wanting to move their bodies. I'm definitely in that camp. You kind of like, you're like, oh, I haven't left the house in a week. I need to go do something.
A good excuse to get out.
Exactly.
Or just stand in your living room and dance around for a little bit.
Yes, exactly. Well, let me tell people who you are and where they can find you, and then we'll go ahead and get started.
Awesome.
So everyone, today I am joined by Kathleen Brinch, who is an ACE certified group fitness instructor and owner of Shred415, Highlands and Hurstbourne. Kathleen was introduced to Shred415 by a friend in Chicago in 2014, and how quickly you have a business. And after her first experience with the high energy interval training classes, she was hooked. So fast forward to 2020, and Kathleen is the owner of two Shred415 Highlands and Hurstbourne, the first Shred studios in Kentucky. Kathleen brings her passion and energy to the classes and wants every single client to walk out of the studio feeling challenged, accomplished, and renewed. So thank you so much for doing this. We really appreciate you kind of like getting the blood flowing this morning and helping people, move their bodies.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here. And like I said, we're just going to feel renewed and energized and ready for Friday.
Awesome. Well, I'll hand it over to you.
Awesome. Thanks. All right, y'all. We're going to get started. I'm going to cue up this playlist. The premise of our warm up this morning is we're going to do a little stretch and a little sweat. So we'll start really slow, just kind of waking up the body, whether we're just rolling out of bed or maybe we're on our second cup of coffee. We're just going to start moving a little bit. Then we're going to bring it down to the ground. So if you have a mat or a carpet or any soft surface, you'll want to find that as well. I'm going to cue up our playlist, and then we will get rocking and rolling. So today's stretch and sweat will be just about 15 minutes. So turn off your cell phone, just kind of disconnect. And let's get started. So we'll start standing tall. Inhale down. Arms reach overhead. Exhale, release. We're just going to keep flowing through this. Inhale, arms reach towards the floor, up to the sky. Exhale, release. Making big movements with our body, big movements with our breath. Keep this going. Inhale down. Exhale all the way up to the top. Nice. We'll be here for about 10 more seconds. Make them even bigger every time. Inhale low. Exhale, release it out. Nice. Take one more on your own time, your own breath. We'll get it rolling. So we're going to start from head to toe. Feet plant, neck rolls to the right. Just all the way down, making that big neck circle. If at any point during this warm-up you have a question, an injury, or a modification that you need me to talk about, you can put it in the chat box there, and I'll be checking that. Switch those sides. Roll your neck the opposite way. Take it counterclockwise. Oh, this feels so good. Just warming up everything from head to toe. Maybe you close your eyes here. Keeping that big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. 10 more seconds. Just settle into how good this feels. You got 3, 2, and 1. We'll send the arms backwards for backwards arm circles, opening up through the shoulder joint, loosening up the arms. You can take this 2 at a time or just 1 at a time, like we're backstroking. Like we're back at the pool, backstroke. Really open up big. Whew. Send it forward. Forward arm circles here, just a few more. Big, open it up. Awesome. We'll take it down in 3, 2, and 1. Feet come to hip distance. Squat with a side reach. So 2 moves here. Squat like you're sitting down in a chair, and then reach that arm up and over. For today's sweat portion of the class, we are gonna work core, arms, and legs. So right here during the warm up, that stretching portion, we're just gonna hit every little piece of that body so it's nice and warm, so our blood is pumping, and we're ready to move. As you sit down in your squat, make sure your weight shifts into your heels. Nice job, keep it going. 10 more seconds. Can you drop it a little bit lower? All right, we are about to get that heart rate up. You ready? Let's do it, butt kicks. So I'll turn to the side so you can see it. Heels reach up to those glutes. Just drive it up. Actively trying to kick that butt. You can run this. You can step this right to left. Your choice. 15 more seconds here. We're starting to feel that heart rate rise. Don't let it stress you out. Be okay with it. That uncomfortable feeling. We're gonna come back to it a few times today. Slow it down whenever you need to. Quicken it up if you want to. Let's switch it up to high knee marches. So those knees go forward, pulling up to hip height, then right back down. Your lower abs are gonna feel it here. Drive it, drive it. If you're feeling ready, let's run it out. 10 seconds. Whew. We're almost there. We are almost to the end of this warm up and through your first water break. Let's finish it out with jumping jacks. 3 ways to do this. Jumping, option 1. Option 2, tap your toes out. Option 3, we crisscross the feet in the center. Oh yes, 3 options. All what works for your body today. So no stress, no expectations. Warming up the body, feeling good. 5 seconds. Keep it going. You got 3, 2, and 1. Recover. Grab some water. Take a little breather. So now what's gonna happen? Here's the deal. We're gonna start with some upper body work, standing up. Then we'll head down to the ground. So now is a good time to find your mat, your soft surface, whatever you're gonna need to go down to the ground. And then we'll finish up with some cardio. Cool? Cool, let's do it. Standing up tall. I'm gonna turn this way so you can see me. We have tricep kickbacks. Now we don't need any equipment for this workout today. It's all your body and it's all your mind. So make that mind-body connection from your brain to your triceps. This little muscle right back here, it's a tiny one. Shoulders relaxed. Elbows as high as you can get. Those hands stop at hips. Straighten them out, squeeze. Stop at hips. Straighten it out, big squeeze. We're here for 30 more seconds. I know, I'm feeling it too. Stay with me. This class is all about your pace, your workout. So when you need to rest, when you need to take those breaks, you do so. This is your time. I'm just here to get you through it. Elbows stay high. Tricep kickbacks, 15 more seconds. Can you get it even higher? Oh yes, let's lift. Oh yes. You got 3, you got 2, and 1. Hold those arms long. Lift and lift. A little bit bigger than a pulse. Core stays tight. We're hinged over our hips. 20 seconds. In 20 seconds, we are on the floor and off these arms. Almost there. Almost there, team. Can you lift it even higher? Last 5. Awesome. 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Shake those arms out. Awesome. So if at any point you need to grab some water, do so. We're going to head down to the floor on all fours. So I'm going to make sure that you can see me over here. I'm going to be up on this deck just so you can see me, but we're in a bird dog. So tabletop position, hands are underneath shoulders, knees are right underneath hips. Opposite arm, opposite leg extends, hold, pull it back in. Switch sides. Opposite arm, opposite leg extend, reach, pull it back in. Super important here, your core remains tight and squeezed. Pretend like your belly button is squeezing into the spine. That tabletop position means I should be able to rest my coffee, my water, whatever beverage I may have right on your back. It's one straight line, super flat. Awesome. We're here for just a few more seconds, just settling into this extension. Pull it in nice and slow. The slower, the better here. Awesome. Take one more on each side, your best one, your most balanced, your most controlled. Perfect. Let's switch it up. 1 downward facing dog, 1 push-up. This is what it looks like. 1 push-up. Hips go high, downward facing dog. Couple options here. Drop to your knees for your push-up. There's so much strength in that modification. Hit the down dog. 1 push-up, 1 downward facing dog. We're here for 20 seconds. If that push-up's not happening for you, hold the downward facing dog, stretch it out. If you're feeling awesome and want to skip the down dog, push up, rep them out. You got 10 seconds. Big push-up, hips lift, big stretch. We got a cardio burst coming in 3, in 2, 1. Plank jacks. Plank position, booty low, tap or hop your feet side to side. 30 seconds. 10 of those are already gone. I'm right here with you. I'm with you here. 15. Jump it, step it, hold it. We are almost off these shoulders. Check in, wrists directly under those shoulders. Strong core. Breathe. We're on our backs in 3, and 2, and 1. Glute bridges on your back, on your mat, or your soft surface. So lie on back, feet walk into your booty, hips lift and lower. Right here, we're letting our heart rates come down. Breathing big, breathing slow. Pressing into the heels as the glutes rise. Release as they fall. 30 seconds here, just settling into the floor. We're going to be down here for a few minutes, so get comfy. 20 more seconds, full range. Glute bridge lift and lower. So good. Yeah, we have 5 minutes of this warm-up left. 5 minutes of this class, and then you can get back to your day. So recommit, reset right here. Nice job. You have 3, 2, 1. Dead bug. You'll roll back to your back. The opposite of our tabletop. So hands are above shoulders, knees are above hips, that's right. Opposite arm, opposite leg, reach, extend. So you've been here before, this time you're just upside down. Chin stay parallel. Below that, press it into the mat. Option to lift up your top shoulder blades, head off of the mat. It's gonna add a little more spice to that core, make it a little more challenging. You're here for 20 more seconds. If you wanna try to lift up, maybe try it for 1 rep. If it doesn't happen, just drop it back down, continue. 15 seconds. It's not about perfection here, just about progress. Taking this 15 minutes is so important. You got 5. You got 3, 2, and 1. Knees stay where they are, heel reaches. Knees stay where they are, reach your hands to your heels. Now the goal isn't to tap your heels. As you can see, I cannot touch my heels here. I never can. I'm just lifting as much as I can. Reach, lift. Reach, lift. In 10 seconds, we have your final core exercise. It's a big one. You have a lot of options here. Stay with that heel reach. I'll cue you in 3. Big reach. 2, 1. Bicycle crunches. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Option, keep your feet planted. Keep the upper body. Another option, upper body stays planted. You bicycle out those feet. We're riding a bike here for 15 seconds, however works for you. Upper body and lower body. Just the legs, just the arms. You've got 5. Stay with it. You've got 3, 2, 1. So good. Lie back. On your back, just everything extend out. Breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time. In through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, y'all, we have 3 minutes. And how these are gonna work, we're gonna go on for 30, off for 30. So it's a little Tabata style. Just means we're gonna spike your heart rate up for about 30 seconds. We're gonna pull it down for 30 seconds. All right, ready? Let's do this. 3 exercises and you're done. 3 and you're done, let's go. So standing on up. We'll start with shuffles. Shuffling front to back. Option, step, front to back. I like to find a line or something underneath the floor that I can focus on jumping over and back. We're here for 10 seconds, then we get that break. Can you go a little quicker? Oh yes, for 3, 2, 1. So 2 options for our recovery. Step tap or box or shuffle it out. Step tap or box or shuffle. Whatever lets you bring that heart rate down enough so that way you're ready for our next exercise. All right, so as we're in the step taps, we have 10 more seconds before our next cardio burst. 1 down, 2 to go, team. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Speed skaters. Lots of options here. Jump it, float your back toe. Jump it, tap your back toe. Step it. You take this at your speed, at your intensity. It is no one else's workout but your own, so own it. You got 15. Oh yes, athletes. Every single one of you athletes right here, right now for 5. Keep it up for 3, 2, 1. Step, tap, or box or shuffle. 1 more move. 1 more move, y'all. It's my favorite way to end class. Favorite way to end the week, actually. 15 seconds, bring your heart rate down. All right, Friday morning. We have a jack, a jumping jack to punch. 30 seconds and we're done and we'll cool down. Here we go in 3, in 2, 1. 1 jumping jack, 1 punch, 1 jack, 1 punch. Oh, let's see it. Anything that you're still holding on to from the week, any tension, any stress, you punch it out right here. Punch, jack, punch. Here we go for 10. Option, step it. No matter how fast you're moving, your heart rate is up. We get it going. Last 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. So good. I'm sweating here. I hope you're sweating at home. We're gonna take a couple minutes and finish the same way we started. So let's start with feet a little bit wider than hips with distance. If you can't tell, I'm out of breath too. Feet come wide, hands reach towards the floor. Inhale, hold it, exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale towards the floor, hold that breath, hold on to it. Exhale, release. Last time, biggest time. Inhale all the good you just did. All the amazing things you just did for your body and mind. Hold on to it. Exhale. Take it out into the world with you as you head out on your Friday and your weekend. My name is Kathleen. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Thank you so much for Mental Health Global for hosting this weekly summit and for having me.
Yes, thank you so much. I had to stop for a second so I could catch my breath to talk. I'm like, that probably wouldn't look so good, right? What do you want to share with our audience to let them know, where to find you? What should they know, about I know this is kind of like a nice little snippet of what intervals are, right? So it's not just come in, get on a treadmill for an hour and then leave, but there's so much more to it. So what do you want to share with our audience?
Yeah, exactly. So if you enjoyed the class and you want to give an in-studio class a try, you can see I'm here at our Highlands location. You can come in for your free first class. All you'll have to do is email me and I'll get you set up for that. What you would expect in a class format is similar to what you just did, adding in treadmill work. We're walking, jogging, or running. Everything, as I was saying throughout the class, is at your own pace. So no need to feel intimidated, no need to run super fast. We have walkers, joggers, and runners in all different fitness levels.
I love that, because as I was going through that, I was thinking how intimidating it can be to go into a gym and, you're like, I don't know, I'm not that good at this, or, my jumping jacks are a little wonky or so. But you modified everything at every step, which I thought was really cool and very important. So yeah, we really appreciate it. Well, thank you so much for being here today and for supporting, mental health in Louisville and doing everything you do. And if anybody wants to check this out, we're going to put a little bit of this on our YouTube page for people to kind of like catch for a few days. And then we will also have links to, your organizations, your companies, your Instagram, etc., all on our page as well. So,
amazing.
Yes. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Happy Friday.
Thanks. Yeah. Happy Friday.
Bye.
Bye.